All right, let's see if this works. Much time. Don't challenge them. They're in the green. Oh, interesting. See what happens. See if they'll actually accept. We're 3 K. Uh, let's see if it works. Yes, meantime, we'll refresh. There's a video. Yep. Oops, need to do that. Oh, check mark. Oh, am okay, cool. Nice. Am watching myself. Okay, cool. Now it worked. Boom. All right. There. Okay, we're gonna do a Rui Lopez. Are they gonna take the pawn down there? They are. We're gonna move out. See if they do the pawn again. They do. All right, we're gonna attempt fried liver on you because I know that you would prefer that. Okay, you're threatening there. So I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Let's see. Since you do it to other people, see if you know how to defend it. Whether you do the Traxler or you do some other defense to stop it. And yeah, feel free to just take your time. Okay, you got the bishop out, so might be some sort of sacrifice. Or let's see what you do. Let's see if you castle. I mean, you'll castle out of it, or you'll most likely. Okay, you castled. Okay, we need to get another plan. I think I'll also castle. Okay. Threats would be pawn to there. Make sure there's no longer at sacrifice. See, knight here. That could be pushed down by the pawn. I don't want to do a 6 to 6 exchange. Okay. Gonna retreat that knight. We're gonna have to get another plan here. Okay. this going like this. I think I want to do this too to keep your knight out. Ooh, all right, pawn there. Okay, so takes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take. Then you'll obviously take with the knight. I could take your knight, but I don't want to give the bishop up. Okay, I also gotta be aware of these pawns. If they move, I need to hmm, I think maybe to here. I think I need to threaten that knight twice with my knight there. You're playing pretty good this time. What could you do? Let's see. I got that curve. Do that. Got to be aware of those pawns there. You might try to trap my bishop. What else you might be trying to do? Most likely maybe a developing move. Oh, putting the rook into a free space. Okay. Well, before I contest your knight, I'd better get myself into the open file here. That way, in case you push, I don't have to take the pawn out. I can take with the rook and then put and then the pawn. Yep. All right. So let's think about this for a while, because yeah, we can't ignore it. I mean, I could take here. Don't think ignoring's a good idea. Not sure if I want to open up with that rook being there. I think I want to challenge that. So I think I'm gonna take. Yeah, because then I can also threaten the knight. But where would the knight go after that? It doesn't got any good squares, although it can threaten the thing. Let's do this. That way we win the pawn. Okay, so the bishop's going to come here most likely, I would imagine, to challenge that. Or they might just take with the rook and then I move the pawn over there. Hey, tough one. Playing pretty good here. I mean, you did lose the pawn there, but that might be a worthy sacrifice for activity. We'll have to do that in review and find out. Ooh, okay. So if I take, you're gonna take with the bishop. Actually, wait. Well, this is interesting. Actually, um, yeah, yeah, this is interesting. I let's see if you see this. I'm gonna take with the knight, but I think you're gonna take with the rook afterwards, and then I would move the knight. Maybe no, I know I couldn't because I need. Yeah, actually, all right. Yeah, this is actually all right. You're making some good trades here. Yeah. Now you're gonna take that, and then you're gonna threaten that pawn over there. I mean, that's right. Never mind. You got to take with the rook. So what you got to do is you got to take with the rook. I got to take with the pawn. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And then I got to take here. The only thing is, I do have this threat here. So that's the unfortunate thing. I just thought myself, okay. So you move the knight, and now I gotta move the bishop. Actually, yeah, the knight's unfortunately hanging by moving it there, so I can still take. Okay. Okay, you're taking the queen in there. Yeah, I'll definitely make that trade being ahead. Okay, threatening that. When we simply move the pawn here, you can only sack the bitch. Okay, this pawn's now hanging. You're okay. You move there. We'll take the free pawn. Okay, now to this. Oop, we got to move that to safety. Okay, we got to be aware of this area. this knight out, so okay. Yeah, probably a oh, I will accept another one. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do the Owens defense against you. See how you react to it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make two attackers here. This is what I normally do with people. See if you see it. You probably okay. You did not see it. So, oh man, you can do a sacrifice there. See if you end up doing it. I'm always scared when people do it, but I okay. Then I'll take. And we'll move our bishop back. Then I want to protect this here because I don't like that sacrifice. Oh yeah. Okay. So when we do this, and you're going to bring the queen to here to try to get checkmate. Then I'm going to move my queen right there. Stop it. Okay, you castle. All right, so your knight is protected by the bishop. I think I want to kick it out because I definitely don't want it here anymore. Then you'll start sending pieces to my king side. I don't like that. Okay, unfortunately you moved here, so there's a fork here. So okay, so you're allowing me to have a choice between what I want. I think I want this. Oh, 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 okay. Let's see. Think knight protects there. I think I want to threaten the queen. Yeah, you do get the pawn back that way. That's pretty good. Okay. So that is making me a little bit nervous. Okay. Does make me a little bit nervous. So think I want to keep pressure on the queen here. So you can't move that knight anywhere nasty. Yeah, I think I want to force a trade here if I can. All right. And take so here's what I do. I take the trade because you have to take the pawn. You did smartly move your rook there so that your knight's protected. And I don't think I mean I could take the trade because but I don't know. I kind of want my two bishops. Okay, let's get the bishop out here in this castle. You also got a vulnerable pawn right here. Oh, all right. Well, here's the problem. I could just take. Uh, yeah, I think I'll just take. Yeah, I'll just take. Fortunately, you didn't realize that that's also protected by the bishop. Oop, time froze for. That's interesting. Oh, you moved the rook. Okay. All right. My castle here. See, get kind of concerned that you're going to come into here. All right. So let's move the knight. We want to challenge this rank right here. We got some vulnerable bishops here. Right here. That could be threatened. Yep, that's actually pretty smart. And I gotta hurry up because you could get some pins on me here. So yeah, we gotta yeah, you gotta got some counterplay here. So we gotta move quick. So you could possibly get some pins here. I'm not careful. Okay, that pawn's coming in. Let's get this rook out. All right. So sacrifice pawn. Now does it help you? I don't think it helps you quite enough. All right. Obviously, you got to move the rook. So where do you move it? So definitely not there, there, or there. You could go to there. Definitely not there, there, or there. You could go there, but you're not really threatening much. I can just keep pushing pawns. Even though pushing pawns in front of your king usually bad, but being this far ahead, I could probably get away with it. Oh, well, I'm gonna definitely take the rook. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the rook. All right. So we got that protected. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's protected. Yes. Okay. See if you do another challenge or not. We'll wait to make sure. Either way, you played decent for part of it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she was a good sport. We'll give her a thumbs up. Yeah, let's give her a good report there. All right. So looks like we don't got any more inbound coming. So let's do some reviews here. We'll do a game review of this second one here for you. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So I played pretty decent here. Looks like I played at a 93.8% accuracy. So, wow. Let's check this out. So I did not make any inaccuracies, mistakes, misses, or blunders. I did pretty good. 2 goods, 8 greats. All right, let's start the review. All right. Yeah, this is the key thing I do. So probably if you see me with the black pieces, you're gonna want to force me out of my preparation because Owens, I've played like 3,000 games with Owens, so I know it pretty well. And it looks like everything's good so far. Yeah, interesting. Let's go back.
Developing the
So it
bishop and
actually thinks
increasing
it's a good
influence in the
move.
center.
So it's interesting. It's almost like the pawn sacrifice is part of the book. That's really weird. Or is it? Go back. Oops. Let's go back.
Opening with the
This
king's
is interesting.
b6 is
Book,
book. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on. This defends the attacked pawn.
Yeah. Oh, it's ready opening at this point. And apparently, I got a 52% win rate now with the ready opening. Yeah, that's right. Because ready is when you do the knight first, I believe. Let's go back.
b6 is a cautious move which looks to develop
Yeah, when you do that
developing
knight, I guess it turns into
your
the
bishop, placing it on a power.
ready
This
opening.
defends the attacked pawn.
Yeah. Okay.
You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material. Developing the bishop. You trade off equal material.
That's interesting. That says that giving up that pawn's a good move.
Recaptures.
Yeah, I mean, so interesting.
Recaptures.
Let's see.
You trade off equal material.
Good moves.
Developing the bishop and recaptures. You exchange pieces of equal value.
Interesting. Okay, so this is your first inaccuracy. It looks like. Let's show the follow up. That's interesting. Okay.
You exchange pieces of equal value.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that on that follow up, but okay.
That's an unfortunate error.
So it looks like Oh man. So that's what you're supposed to do. You're actually supposed to sack that bishop. Yeah, people do that to me because then I come out there and then you go here to check, and then I have to move my king over here to get away from the queen, and then you take the bishop. Or do you just stay here, ignore the bishop, and then bring in the queen? Yeah, I gotta think about this. It's weird because on my thing it shows that I didn't make any errors, but man, yeah. So I wonder how I defend if you were to do that sacrifice. How I'm supposed to defend that? That's interesting. All right. Well, nevertheless, we'll just continue on this game, but that's something for me to think about for later against other people with me doing my Owens defense or ready opening type stuff. All right. So I move back. And apparently that's the best move. I do remember in review knowing that. So okay. So knight goes there. And that gets another question. And you're close to equal, and now I have the advantage. Yeah. Mainly because, yeah, I mean, obviously you're still threatening checkmate, yet it's a mistake. Apparently you're supposed to move the pawn there. So yeah, I've seen this many times. People have done this to me many times. I've gotten immunity to it. So that's a great move. So I found the only move that basically stops checkmate, I think. Well, no, I guess I could also do there, but that's the better move. Okay, you castle. That's best to kick your knight out. Looks like that's the wrong square, obviously. Should have went to there. Because now I could do my second great move, which involves a fork. And then, yeah, we can go through the rest of this pretty quickly. Yeah, that's a good move. Apparently, you're supposed to move the queen here to kind of threaten this vulnerability. But this one looked good too. So okay, that was the best move to take the pawn. So you do get a pawn back for compensation. So that's not bad. That's excellent. But apparently, I needed to move the bishop there instead, and not the queen. Okay, you ignore the threat. Huh. So that's interesting. It says it's good though. But then I take the queen. Yeah, it's because that's right. You're protecting that. So okay, so some more things. Giving up that knight. I mean, you're only what two? Yeah, you're three down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's basically conceding that you're got in a losing position. So I guess it's not too concerned about things anymore. Yeah, kind of just not concerned. So we'll book through this. Pretty much as a losing position anyway. We'll only stop to maybe, yeah. Obviously, that's no good because that just gives up a rook.
A very strong
And
play.
then, yeah. Obviously, you resign that one, which made sense. All right, let's go back to the other game that we played with you and check things out a little bit. Where is it? More library. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. How do I get to it? Go to my profile. That's what we do. Okay, let's review this right here. All right. Let's see how this looks. So I made two inaccuracies on this one. I had 92% with two inaccuracies, and obviously my performances will be overinflated because if you're not feeling pressure and you make the correct moves or your opponent makes a mistake or a blunder, the thing is it makes your job easier to play chess better. So don't be too concerned about these overperformances and me not making many mistakes. Really, it's more that you gotta have your opponent put pressure on your opponent to make mistakes, and then they will play worse, and they won't be quite much under control. And then, like I said, I play fast, but that's actually to my detriment. So always feel free to take your time. All right, so let's start the review here. All righty. So do. Yep. So book. Yep, Rui Lopez. That's the Morphe defense moving the pawn there. And then it goes back. And then, yeah, these are all book moves. Yep, book so far. Everything's good. Book. Okay. So all the way up until the sixth move, we already played we played an opening. So definitely pat yourself on the back. You made all six moves within an opening book. So no matter what's happened from here, just remember that you did six practically, I mean, I can't say perfect moves because obviously you can make an argument, well, this opening's better than that opening. But let's just say that you made six of the right moves here. Let's continue on. All right, so I actually made an inaccuracy here. So you weren't even the first one to make the wrong move. So let's take the follow up here and see how you could have punished me. Simply by castling, ignoring me. Because really, and that's really what you did anyway. So let's go back. Back. Okay. Yeah, you just castled, which, oh, yeah. Okay, gotta get out of that. Okay. Let's go back.
Your pawn is no longer. Repeating move.
Yeah. And that's the best move against that. So, I mean, we're already seven moves in, and you're doing really good. You made all the correct moves. So let's see. So the knight castle, apparently that's excellent, but moving my knight back was better. Okay. So then, yep, that's good. So it'd recommend that you should have attacked my center apparently instead, but that's fine. Okay, I move my knight back. All right, so that looks like an excellent move. It looked like moving the rook to the file was the best. That's fine. Once again, it looks like it's not too concerned about that. Game's really close. I take, you take, and I make an inaccuracy. Apparently, I'm supposed to challenge that flank pawn right there. So there you go. I've already made two mistakes. I mean, two inaccuracies, and you've done absolutely nothing wrong. And we are on move 11. See what you do here. This one, yeah. So we're through move 11 here, and you've made all the right moves. So, like I said, once again, you got to pat yourself on the back, and you have taken 2 minutes to think. So really, I mean, like I said, it recommends a better move where there's a bishop, but oh well. I mean, I would say that these 11 moves are some of the best chess you played. Okay, so moving on here. Okay, I challenge. That's good, but not best. Best was a move I was thinking about, as you know, to put the knight there. But I think I wanted to, but I was afraid of that pawn at first. But okay, so here we go. Here's the first mistake here. Okay. Yep. So this is a mistake because obviously I win that pawn. I honestly don't think it's all that terrible. I mean, it's a mistake, but I mean, it could have been worse. Okay, so obviously, see, so that was the best move to take the pawn. Honestly, with the rook, I saw that. Ooh, and there's the one that cost you that knight move there. And I wasn't so sure right away, as you remember, about how I did that wrong. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna see the follow up here. I recommend I take that first. Interesting. Oh man, that's an interesting continuation. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's go back.
This allows the opponent to.
Okay.
This leads to losing a knight.
All right. So apparently, yeah, that's interesting because I made what was a great move there. Apparently, yet it recommended do something else. That's weird. Yep. And that's best because it's good, but apparently it wants you to do that trade. But I disagree. Yeah, that's right. I forgot because
That's
I
not
can
a
take that
mistake.
knight. So
You
you should
trade
have
off.
done the trade. All right. Trade. Okay, we'll go. Yeah. And then you saw that it lost to rook, so then you resigned. All right. I mean, really, just you just keep in mind that for like the first few moves, you took your time, and then as you can see there, you only took a little bit of time, and you had more time in the bank. You were only about a minute behind me at this point, so you probably could have afforded to take maybe another 30 seconds to a minute more. After that, you need to concentrate and maybe make some safe moves to maybe gain back time. But yeah, this game actually didn't start very bad, you know. So, you know, don't be down on yourself because you actually started that game out really well. Anyway, I think I'll upload this for you and send it to the members area. And I'm hoping to see your videos out soon. Anyway, thanks for playing, and you have a good rest of your night, and I will have a good start to my morning. Have a good one.